Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the announcement of Australia's best cars for 2013. I'm Glenn Ridge. It's great to have your company here, and for all those people who've come from interstate, we're at the Carousel restaurant in the middle of the Formula One track at Albert Park in Melbourne, and it's a beautiful day outside and it's a great location, and particularly for these highly valued awards too. I just want to give you a little background, if I can, on the awards. The Australia's Best Cars program began in 2000 and is an initiative of the nation's motoring clubs, which today, collectively, when you have a look at it, have something like 7 million members all the way around Australia. The aim of the awards is to provide motoring club members and the broader public practical and objective information to help them make informed car purchasing decisions. Today's announcements are the culmination of 12 months of rigorous assessment by a panel of judges from Australia's motoring clubs, and they all have expertise in vehicle engineering, testing and also member advocacy. So it's a fairly classy group of people who've got behind this. To start things off though, would you please welcome Australia's Automobile Association Chief Executive, Andrew McKellar, who's going to tell us a little bit about this year's awards. Ladies and gentlemen, Andrew.
Well, thank you very much, Glenn, and indeed a very warm welcome to this year's Australia's Best Cars Award presentation. Can I also acknowledge the AAA President and RACV President Ross Heron. I should also mention that we have here today the RAA President Ray Grigg, and I should also acknowledge the RACV Chief Executive Colin Jordan, but welcome to everybody. I hope that's not my phone. Sorry. Australia's Best Cars program is just one example of the motoring clubs doing what they've done consistently for 100 years, helping members with advice and advocating for better motoring. More than 7 million Australians are members of motoring clubs represented by the AAA. It's a combined force to be respected by all, including the automotive industry. At the heart of our program is advocacy, and these awards aim to set standards for the industry to reach and exceed in terms of safety, affordability, performance and efficiency. In handing out these awards, not only do the motoring clubs congratulate the recipients, but it also sends a message to the wider automotive industry about what motorists expect and what they deserve. Now, there have been a number of changes to the program this year to ensure that nobody rests on their laurels. The first of those changes is the introduction of drive-away pricing. I think this reflects the standard that consumers expect in the modern market, and it shines a light on those vehicles which may appear to be cheaper on paper than they are to actually buy. A second change this year is the introduction of a new category, Dual Cab Utilities. It reflects the growing demand for these vehicles in the market, but more importantly, the need for this category to face increased scrutiny. Buyers in this class don't just need a work ute, they also use it as a family vehicle. And Australia's Best Cars criteria are equally rigorous in their assessment of the vehicle, both for weekday and weekend use. Thirdly, emphasising the importance of safety has always been a key plank in the program, and this year the safety criteria in the judging process have been strengthened. No vehicle with less than a 5-star NCAP rating is eligible for an Australia's Best Cars Award. If a vehicle doesn't have an NCAP rating, then the judges must be satisfied that there's nothing that would otherwise disqualify it from an award. I'm sure everyone will agree that these innovations to the program will help the motoring club's efforts to continue to make the industry the best it can be. The three underlying principles that underpin the scoring remain the same, and those are value for money, design and function, and on-road performance. A winner today can't succeed without the highest standards across all of these fundamental criteria. Now, one controversial decision in this year's awards is the fact that for the first time ever, we will be withholding an award in one category. It's disappointing, but unfortunately today there will be no winner in the People Mover category. Not one vehicle in that class met all the expectations required for an Australia's Best Cars award. This is a category that large families must rely on, families that we can all imagine face difficult cost of living pressures and deserve affordable vehicles, but also ones with the highest safety standards. Accordingly, we urge all brands not to let down any segment of the community or the market and suggest the need to reassess the affordability, safety and performance of vehicles in the People Mover category. On a lighter note, can I end today by congratulating the winners? You are the best of the best, so well done. I also want to pay a tribute to the judges. Certainly they've worked hard to bring the results here today, so congratulations on your efforts. And I should also mention Michael Reid and Bill Sue, the team at AMS, who help coordinate the program for us each year. A job well done. Thank you very much, and safe motoring.
Thank you very much, Andrew. And if I can just reiterate a couple of things there, the ANCUP 5-star rating, imperative for all of the cars to be judged here and to become a winner. And also the value for money, the design and function, and also the on-road performance. Very, very important criteria. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's get into it. The first award, the first category for the Australia's Best Cars for 2013 is that for Australia's Best Light Car. Now, the finalists in this category are the Ford Fiesta and beyond, the Hyundai Accent Active, and also the Renault Clio Expression TCE 120. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2013 winner of Australia's Best Light Car is the Renault Clio Expression TCE 120. Now, the last time Renault won an Australia's Best Cars award was in 2002 with the Clio Expression in what was then the small car category. 11 years later, Renault has done it again in one of the most fiercely contested market segments, and coincidentally with another Clio Expression. The Renault Clio Expression TCE 120 is an unexpected but well-deserved winner and should be on the shopping list for people looking for something that's a little more individualised in the light vehicle category. Here's what Judge Andrew Clark from RAA South Australia had to say about the 2011 Australia's Best Light Car.
Renault's new generation Clio scored particularly well in our value for money criteria, with things like great fuel consumption, cap price servicing for the first 3 years, a raft of standard features, and also a manufacturer's list price of under $20,000. The light vehicle category appeals to a wide range of buyers. You've got everyone looking at light vehicles that might be starting that first job. You've also got the middle segment where maybe empty nesters only need a small car, and you've also got the other end, or maybe older drivers just want a car that's easy to manoeuvre and is cheap on fuel.
To Renault and accepting the 2013 Australia's Best Light Car Award for Renault Australia is Justin Hockever, Managing Director there, and also Ross Heron, the President of the Australia's Automobile Association, and also the President and Chairman of RACV, making the award there. So congratulations to Justin and all at Renault. Now, our next award is for Australia's Best Small Car under $35,000. The finalists in this category are the Hyundai i30 Active, the Kia Cerato SI, and also the Volkswagen Golf 90 TSI Comfort Line. And when it comes to buying a new car, Australians have tended to downsize in recent years. However, the small car class is now Australia's top-selling sector of the market, outselling most other categories by more than 2 to 1. In this year's judging, many contenders demonstrated a strong case and could easily have been a worthy winner. So with that in mind, the 2013 winner of Australia's Best Small Car under $35,000 is the Hyundai i30 Active. Now, it was a toughly fought battle, without doubt, which makes the Hyundai i30s Australia's best cars win for the second consecutive year, an outstanding achievement. And to tell us more about this great car is Judge Greg Hill from RACV.
It's a very close fought category, and it's the biggest selling category in the country, so we've got a lot of good cars in that category, so winning that category is a really big deal. This car won last year and it's carried over. It's the buying process. It's value for money to buy, cheap to service, it's reliable and it just does a good job. This car suits families who are downsizing, city dwellers, first car buyers. So anybody who wants a good small car that's easy to drive, value for money and accommodates 4 people very well.
Congratulations to Hyundai, and accepting the 2013 Australia's Best Small Car under $35,000 for Hyundai Motor Company is Scott Nager, who's the Product Planning Manager at Hyundai. Congratulations, Scott. Our next award is for Australia's Best Small Car over $35,000. The finalists in the category are the Audi A3 Sportback TFSI 1.4 COD, the BMW 116i, and also the Mercedes-Benz A180. And ladies and gentlemen, the 2013 winner of Australia's Best Small Car over $35,000 is the Audi A3 Sportsback TFSI 1.4 COD. Now, in the late 1990s, investment in the premium small car segment was questionable, but one European brand was brave enough to step into the starting blocks. The brand was Audi, the model was A3, and the public response was proof there were buyers in the small car market willing to pay more for a touch of luxury, a tad more performance and a sense of style as well. While the Audi A3 has ventured in and out of Australia's best car finalist list throughout the years, an all-new model had it leading the field this year. And here's what Judge Alison Dean from RACV thought of the Audi.
Competition was really tough. It was literally neck to neck in this category, but the Audi just came out on top. It's an all-new model. Its build and its finish are absolutely second to none. It's a very beautiful car and its ride and handling are amazing. But where it really comes out on top as the leader is in the environment category, aided by cylinder on demand technology, which is where one cylinder just cuts out when it's not needed. So it's fantastic in that way. I can highly recommend this car for people looking for that top quality, good finish, something that looks really smart and it does handle well.
Thank you very much, Alison. And accepting the 2013 Australia's Best Small Car over $35,000 for Audi Australia's Andrew Doyle, Managing Director. Congratulations, Andrew, and all at Audi. Our fourth award today is for the Best Australian Medium Car under $50,000. Now, medium cars under $50,000 are sometimes a forgotten category, especially with the growth in popularity in SUVs. They shouldn't be. Today's mid-sized family cars are not only great value for money, but they have all the internal space of a large car without the large car running costs. The finalists in this category for this year are the Mazda 6 Touring, the Toyota Camry Hybrid H, and also the Volkswagen Jetta 118 TSI. And ladies and gentlemen, the 2013 winner of Australia's Best Medium Car under $50,000 is the Mazda 6 Touring. The new Mazda 6 Touring has been redesigned from the ground up, and after significant improvement in design and performance, it simply proved unbeatable. In 2 of the 3 judging criteria, design and function, and also on the road, the new Mazda 6 was a standout with many high-class scores, which made it a winning mid-sized family car that, most importantly, is great value for money. Here's what Judge Suzanne Monks from NRMA had to say about the Mazda.
The Mazda 6 is a great all-round car for a family in particular looking for a good value car. It's got great interior space, as big as a large car, but cheaper running costs and great fuel efficiency. I think like so many cars today, there's a lot of safety features as part of the package, including blind spot monitors and emergency stopping lights. It's got high performance, great road handling, and inside and outside, the design is terrific, the quality of the finish really impressed us, and it was also surprisingly fun to drive.
Now accepting the 2013 Australia's Best Medium Car under $50,000 from Mazda Australia is Alistair Doak, Marketing Director. Congratulations, Alistair, and all at Mazda. Our next award is for the Best Medium Car over $50,000. 3 finalists here, and they are the BMW 320i, the Lexus IS 300h, and also Mercedes-Benz C250 Avantgarde. And the winner of the 2013 Australia's Best Medium Car over $50,000, ladies and gentlemen, is the BMW 320i. The category for medium-sized vehicles over $50,000 was created about 4 years ago, and every year but one, the BMW 320 has been judged the winner. So what makes BMW a consistent winner, one must ask? Essentially, BMW has a whole package, and during this year's assessment, the BMW 320i consistently achieved high scores in all of the areas that matter. As a manufacturer, BMW has performed extremely well in the Australia's Best Car Awards, winning a total of 19 awards in the past decade. Here's what Chief Judge Mark Borlas from RAA South Australia actually thought of the Beamer.
Really, it was a clear winner. And the reason for that was its on-road performance. It really was a well-rounded car that really dominated that part of the group. Others were a little bit better value and others had some slightly better design, but overall what pushed it across the line was its on-road performance. In the market where people are paying over $50,000, the competition is very close in these groups. It's hard to be brilliant in one area, and it's about getting the package right. There's 3 elements for all cars that they're judged on: whether they're good value, whether they're well designed, and what they're like on the road. And the BMW really stitched up the competition in that latter part, which was how it went on the road.
Thank you very much, Mark. And accepting the 2013 Australia's Best Medium Car over $50,000 award for BMW Group Australia is Lenore Fletcher, General Manager of Corporate Communications. Congratulations, Lenore, and all at BMW. Now to Australia's Best Large Car under $60,000. The finalists here are the Holden Commodore SV6, the Peugeot 508 Allure HDI diesel, and the Toyota Aurion ATX. The winner of Australia's Best Large Car under $60,000, ladies and gentlemen, is the Aussie-made Holden Commodore SV6. Now, it may be a very big call, but the Holden Commodore VF could well be the best car ever made in Australia. Certainly few would argue that the VF qualifies as an ultimate evolution of the Commodore, a model that started in 1976. So it's little wonder that the volume-selling SV6 sedan is our 2013 Australia's Best Large Car under $60,000. The Holden VF is an improvement over previous generation Commodores in nearly every criterion. And some say that in the great tradition of the Aussie family car, Holden Commodore's VF is very much complete. A sentiment that is very much shared by one of the judges, Barry Green, from the RACQ.
Very convincingly won. I mean, this VF model is just the ultimate Commodore. It's a great all-round Australian car. It starts with a great price and then continues through. They've installed so much equipment in this car for standard, you know, things that you'd pay extra for if it was European. Performance, it looks good, it looks racy. Running cost, good comfort levels, space. They refined the V6 engine. That's never run better nor delivered better fuel economy. It's made it to a really good 6-speed automatic gearbox. It really is the traditional Australian family car done so well.
Thank you very much, Barry. And accepting the 2013 Australia's Best Large Car under $60,000 from Holden is Philip Brook, Executive Director of Sales and Marketing. Congratulations, Philip, and all at Holden. Well done. Now, our next award is for the Best Large Car over $60,000. The finalists: the Lexus GS 350F Sport, the Lexus GS 450H, and the Mercedes-Benz E300 Blue Tech Hybrid. And ladies and gentlemen, the 2013 Australia's Best Large Car over $60,000 is the Lexus GS 350F Sport. Now, where the rubber hits the road at the premium end of the large car segment, Lexus GS 350F Sport has fought off the European Brigade to claim consecutive Australia's Best Cars titles. The F Sport has two very different dimensions. Around town, it displays impeccable road manners, as you'd expect from a luxury car. However, leaving the city behind, the Lexus shows its other side. Aided by adjustable adaptive suspension and dynamic rear steering, this once mild-mannered city dweller turns into a bend-loving beast. Back-to-back wins in a market segment that continually improves certainly suggests that Lexus has what it takes to get on the shopping list of the most demanding buyers. And here's what one of our judges, Darren Moody from the RACT, has to say about it.
The Lexus had a number of reasons why it won this year. One of them was the standard features. In a category that normally likes you to tick a lot of boxes, the Lexus had so many standard features it almost topped the class. The Lexus has a great drivetrain. The 3.5 litre V6 matched to the 6-speed auto is just a great drive. The F Sport's the type of car that you might want to have as a daily driver for an executive, but one that likes to go out of a weekend, was able to be an everyday highway cruiser. So you could flick a few buttons and all of a sudden it was this sports car. So it had the best of both worlds.
Thanks very much, Darren. And accepting the 2013 Australia's Best Large Car over $60,000 from Lexus Australia is Yolanda Walcock, the Marketing Manager. Congratulations there, Yolanda. Yolanda Waldock. Our next category is Best Sports Car under $50,000. The finalists, some great cars too: the Ford Fiesta ST, the Ford Focus ST, and the Volkswagen Golf GTI. Now, the winner of the 2013 Australia's Best Sports Car under $50,000 is the Volkswagen Golf GTI. Now, just when you think that the current Golf can't be bettered, Volkswagen goes and releases a brand new Golf. What's good for the run-of-the-mill range is good for the performance models too, with the new Golf GTI an all-round improvement compared to the model it replaces. It's more evolution than revolution, one could say, as we've come to expect from Golf. You'll struggle to find a reason not to take a very close look at the new Golf GTI Mark 7. And Judge Trent Nikolic from NRMA had this to say about the winner.
Competition was very strong in this class, and it was closer this year than it has been for a long time. Features such as grip, handling and general drivability in this class are important, and it's a very price-oriented class, and at a price under $50,000 and significantly under $50,000, the Golf is a very important car for the class. This is the 7th version of the Volkswagen Golf GTI, and it's beautifully balanced as it's always been, so the combination of an excellent gearbox and engine with a beautifully balanced chassis makes for a really good sports car. We recommend this car for anyone who wants a sporty daily drive but also needs the flexibility of carrying more than 2 people.
Now, accepting the 2013 Australia's Best Sports Car under $50,000 for Volkswagen Group Australia is Managing Director John White from Ross. Congratulations, John. And all of Volkswagen. Our next award is the Best Sports Car, $50,000 to $100,000. The finalists here: the BMW M135i, the Mercedes-Benz A45 AMG, and the Mercedes-Benz A250 Sport. Now, the winner of the 2013 Australia's Best Sports Car, $50,000 to $100,000, is the BMW M135i. Ladies and gentlemen, the BMW has made it 6 wins in a row for the high-performance offering among its its 1 Series range, with the M135 hot hatch going back-to-back on top of a 4-peat by the 135 Coupe. Such is the competence of its design and function qualities and on-road prowess that the M135i, metaphorically speaking, took the checkered flag after starting towards the back of the grid against intense new competition. The BMW M135i scored less than 9 out of 10 in only safety and environment, while leading the class in comfort and finishing equal top for ergonomics, performance and smoothness and quietness. Let's hear what Judge Barry Green from the RACQ had to say on the BMW.
The BMW won because it's put up such a compelling performance. It's got an inline 6-cylinder turbo motor, 3 litre, and it's just probably one of the all-time great engines. That coupled with terrific handling, as you'd expect of an M car. Pretty good ride for a car set up pretty stiff. Excellent brakes, of course, and just that all-round great feel-good performance when you get behind it. The people who buy this car would be people with discerning taste in sports cars. Yes, it's not a conventional sports car as in shape and form, but it's the car for the age.
And accepting the 2013 Australia's Best Sports Car, $50,000 to $100,000 for BMW, Lenore Fletcher, General Manager, Corporate Communications. And congratulations to Lenore and all of BMW. Well done. Stepping up to the next award for 2013 is the Best SUV under $45,000. The finalists in this category are the Kia Sportage Platinum 4-wheel drive diesel, the Mazda CX-5 2.5 litre Max Sport all-wheel drive, and the Subaru Forester 2.5i. The winner of the 2013 Australia's Best SUV under $45,000 is the Subaru Forester 2.5i. Now, before the term sports utility vehicle became fashionable, and at a time when Australia's best cars grew to become a national award program in 2000, the Subaru Forester won the best recreational vehicle category and incidentally went on to repeat that victory in 2001, 2002, 2003 and also in 2006. Since Subaru's last victory, the SUV category, as it's now known, has changed dramatically and is the 2nd largest market segment in Australia, and nearly every manufacturer is competing for sales. Even with increased competition though, the Forester was never far away from the front runners, a testament to its enduring qualities. Over time, many cars have come and gone, but the Forester has always been there, ticking many of the boxes for buyers looking for a capable SUV. To tell us more, here's Judge Tim Pomeroy from the NRMA.
Back to the podium for the Subaru after a couple of years in the wilderness, and the Subaru scored class-leading scores for environment, practicality and on-road. It's one of the most competitive classes of all, so to win this class it has to be a pretty special vehicle. And the Subaru, with a strong heritage and a win in previous years, has fulfilled that brief. One of the strong suits, and it's always been a strong suit for Subaru, has been its off-road ability, and in this class nothing beats the Subaru Forester.
Thank you very much, Tim. And accepting the 2013 Australia's Best SUV under $45,000 for Subaru Australia is Toby O'Brien, the National Marketing Manager. Congratulations, Toby, and all at Subaru. Well done. Our next award is for the Best SUV, $45,000 to $65,000. 3 finalists again. They are the Ford Territory TX rear-wheel drive diesel, the Hyundai Santa Fe Highlander CRDI diesel, and also the Kia Sorento Platinum 4-wheel drive diesel. Now, the winner of the 2013 Australia's Best SUV, $45,000 to $65,000, is the Hyundai Santa Fe Highlander CRDI. In such a highly competitive class with a plethora of top quality vehicles from Europe, Japan and Australia, the Korean-built Hyundai Santa Fe has taken the crown for the 2nd consecutive year. The Santa Fe is an attractively styled, practical, medium-sized, 7-seat SUV that's well suited to normal family duties. And the reassurance of a 5-year, unlimited kilometre warranty is supported by Hyundai's broad dealer network. Here's what Judge Greg Hill thought of the Santa Fe.
It wins because it's been consistently good over the whole range of the buying, the long-term operation and the long-term costs of running a vehicle like this. It's well suited to families with good practicality. The 7 seats allow for occasional use and it drives well on the road. It's easy to drive. It's a little bit bigger than your small SUVs, which have become very popular now. So there's a little bit more space in it, but it's not big and intimidating like your large 4-wheel drives. It's good on fuel economy and it's got 5-star in-cab safety.
And accepting the 2013 Australia's Best SUV, $45,000 to $85,000. The second award for Hyundai is Bill Thomas, General Manager of Public Relations. Congratulations, Bill. Our next category is the Best Luxury SUV over $65,000. The finalists: Mercedes-Benz ML350 Blue Tech Diesel, the Range Rover Sport TD V6 SE Diesel, and also the Volkswagen Touareg V6 TDI Diesel. And the winner, ladies and gentlemen, of the 2013 Australia's Best Luxury SUV over $65,000 is the Volkswagen Touareg V6 TDI. And it goes without saying that Volkswagen has done it again with the Touareg V6 TDI, once again streaking the field to take out the luxury SUV category and doing it comfortably. Take your place behind the wheel and there's a commanding view of the terrain ahead, not to mention that signature Volkswagen feel of quality and also insulation. While there's no shortage of luxury SUVs taking the fight to the Touareg in this class, few deliver as solidly across all Australian best cars scoring lines as the big Volkswagen. Here's what Judge Trent Nikolic from the NRMA had to say.
Volkswagen Touareg is one of these new generation SUVs that's as capable on-road as it is off. It's got a particularly good suspension package for the on-road, but it's also got height adjustable suspension so you can lift it up further to get more clearance off-road, which makes it a far more capable off-road vehicle. The Touareg's a fantastic large family SUV. It's got a lot of room in the back seat and plenty of load space in the rear. So it's a great family car that's also capable of getting a bit dirty on the weekend if need be.
Thank you very much, Trent. And accepting the 2013 Australia's Best Luxury SUV over $65,000 once again for Volkswagen for the second time is John White, Managing Director. Congratulations, John, and all of Volkswagen. Our next award is the Best All-Terrain 4-Wheel Drive under $100,000. And the finalists here: the Jeep Grand Cherokee Laredo, the diesel; the Land Rover Discovery 4 TD V6, again a diesel; and the Toyota Prado GXL, and to make up the trifecta, also a diesel. The winner of Australia's Best All-Terrain 4-Wheel Drive for a record 9 consecutive years is the Land Rover Discovery 4 TD V6. The Discovery 4 took its narrowest victory ever in last year's Australia's Best Car program. So with new challenges in 2013, the scene was set for another tough fight in the all-terrain wagon. Now, despite the new competition, the Discovery will take home an Australia's Best Car trophy for 2013. Even more impressive is the fact that the Discovery won by a larger points margin than in 2012. Again, the Discovery 4 TD V6 was simply unbeatable as Australia's best all-terrain 4-wheel drive thanks to its excellent safety credentials, a comprehensive list of standard features and class-leading levels of comfort, all combined with astonishingly good on-road handling. Judge Alex Forrest from RACWA had these thoughts on the Discovery.
The dominance of the Land Rover Discovery continues in 2013. This is the 9th victory of the Discovery in Australia's Best Cars. Again, it was superior both on and off-road. Off-road, it had superior wheel articulation, good clearances. It was able to adjust itself for the challenges that were before it. On the road, it also had superior ride quality as well. That was a significant factor in its victory. The Discovery is a vehicle for people who want to go off-roading, but also have the interior experience of a luxury car as well. So the interior of this car, its build and finish quality was certainly well up there. It's a great all-rounder.
And accepting the 2013 Australia's Best All-Round Four-Wheel Drive, under $100,000 for Land Rover Australia, is Tim Krieger, Brand Manager. Well done, Tim, and all at Land Rover. Our next award is for the Best 4x4 Dual Cab Ute. Now, this is a new award. Dual Cab Utilities have been included in the Australia's Best Cars for the first time this year, simply because of growing popularity. Dual Cab Utes were the third largest selling vehicle category in Australia last year, growing 25% from the previous year. They now outsell any of the SUV categories. And the finalists in this category for 2013 are the Ford Ranger XL 3.2 litre diesel, the Mazda BT50 XTR diesel, and the Volkswagen Amarok Highlander TDI 420, also a diesel. The inaugural winner of Australia's Best 4x4 Dual Cab Ute, I should say, sorry, is the Ford Ranger XL 3.2 diesel. Now, our three finalists, the Ford Ranger, the Mazda BT50 and the VW Amarok, are all significantly easier trucks to live with on a daily basis than their forebears. But keeping with their 4x4 work ethic, they were tested with a half-tonne load and 4 occupants over secondary roads and also hills. The winner, the Ford Ranger, was literally all new in September 2011. The results of Ford's global compact pickup truck platform. Along with the new engines, gearboxes, chassis, suspension, steering, brakes and sheet metal came a more considered approach to design and function. But let's hear more from Judge Ernest Latira from the RACV.
For the first time this year in Australia's Best Cars, we've introduced the Twin Cab Ute. The Ford Ranger is our winner this year. It introduces the most powerful engine in the class, the competitive price, but it's also got good equipment level. It has good features in that car. What's really interesting about these cars and why their sales have increased is because more people are buying them for private use. The latest releases are really orientated to the private buyer rather than the tradie. This car is very comfortable to use, but it's also quite serious. It has the best towing capacity, has the best off-road ability, and it's a good thing to sit in and drive.
And accepting the 2013 Australia's Best 4-Wheel Drive Dual Cab Ute from Ford Australia is Martin Goodsberg, the Product Communications Associate. Congratulations, Martin, and all at Ford. Now, ladies and gentlemen, our final award for 2013 is a very important award. It's called the Judge's Choice Award, and it's going to be presented by Australia's Best Cars Chief Judge, Mark Baller. So, Mark, if you can join us up on the stage, please, that'd be great. As you can imagine, when you look at the array of cars which we've seen this morning, an amazing selection, and Mark, I'm sure it wasn't an easy job out there this year.
No, after 13 years, it gets worse every year to separate the top three. The Judge's Choice Award really came out of what we used to do informally, which was at the end of the Friday night when we'd finished the judging, really say, you know, which of the cars do you think you'd really won its class, and the sorts of attributes that that category needed are the things that really set it out to, you know, once it had those sort of attributes covered, it really was the best in its class.
All right, Mark, let's find out. So the Judge's Choice Award for 2013, Mark, the car is?
The Mazda 6. We thought that the Mazda 6 really had got the right combination of, it's a really practical size car, right level of new technology with Sky Active, really good safety, styling and all that sort of stuff. As a rounded package, it really it did it. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mark, and congratulations to Mazda on winning the Judge's Choice. Can I please call on Alistair Doak once again, if Alistair can make his way up here, on behalf of Mazda Australia Marketing Director, to accept the award for the 2013 Australia's Best Car Judge's Choice Awards. Congratulations, Alistair, and all at Mazda, and thank you very much for that, Mark. Ladies and gentlemen, congratulations to this year's category winners, and thank you to all of you who have contributed to the success of these widely acclaimed awards. I think you'll agree, an incredible selection of cars and a great result to all. Congratulations again to the winners and also all the finalists as well. Thank you very much for joining us at the 2013 Australia Best Cars Award. Until we see you next, take care.